there's a teaching, there's a quote in the Zohar that says, Chulsha de Gufa, it took for the Nishmasa. That when a person has Chulsha de Gufa, the weakness of the body, that creates the strength of the soul. The weaker the body, the stronger the soul. The Baal Shem Tov brings down the Torah, Kasha Gufoi Choyla, it's Savas Harash. When a person's body is sick, Gam HaNishama Echlashas. When the body is sick, also the soul is sick. It's almost literally the opposite of what it says in the Zohar. The Zohar says that took the Gufa, Chulsha de Gufa is took in the Nishmasa. The Chulsha de Gufa, when the body is weak, the soul is strong. The Baal Shem writes, Kasha Gufa Choyla, when the body is sick and weak, Gam HaNishama Echlashas, even the soul is weak. The Magid, the student of the Baal Shem, teaches that chur, it's said in Yiddish, but a small chur cotton, a plain lechel, a little hole in the body is a big hole in the soul. A little brokenness in the body is a lot of brokenness in the soul. So what is it? Is it chulsha de gufa? Is tukva l'shmasa? If the body is weak and the soul is strong, or if the body is weak, the soul is weak. So the question is not so much about the body, but what type of relationship that we have with our body. Is it the chumrius of the body, the density of the body, or the physical body? Everyone has to be healthy. Yeah? Like the Rambam writes in Chazdeas, that a person has to be healthy, because if you really want to serve Hashem, you really want to serve life, you want to be fully present, you have to be healthy. If you're not healthy, you can't be present. But the question is it the tuk for the gufa? Is it the are you indulging in the body, or you're taking care of the body? And that's what the Baal Shem Tov is saying. It's not saying that you have to indulge in the pleasures of the body so your soul should be healthy. He's saying that if your body is not healthy, if you don't have a healthy body, a robust body, if you don't have the proper sleep, the proper eating, then you're not only are you physically going to ill, but also spiritually. And this is a very important Torah, very important teaching of Baal Shem. And Baal Shem talks about this many different avenues, many different places, and later the Baal Shem say a lot of interesting things. For example, it's brought down in the early Chassidish forum that a person should not do a cheshbon nefesh when they're very tired. When a person is very tired, a cheshbon nefesh means an accounting of the soul. Every night before you go to sleep, it's recommended, the Zohar says this, the Zohar says you should do it once a week, that a person should do a person should make a cheshbon, an accounting, what happened throughout the day, what was positive for the day, what was negative for the day, what are things I can improve, what are things I have to let go of. Just you should live your life intentionally, mindfully. But it's brought down in early Chassidish forum that a person should not do this when they're very tired. Why? Because this comes from the Torah. So this comes is yonik from the Torah of Baal Shem, the teachings of Baal Shem. Why? Because if you're physically tired, then everything looks bad. When a person is hungry, the Gemara says when a person is hungry, it's like you have two hearts. When a person is tired and hungry, the body is tired and hungry, you're going to start creating excuses why spiritually things are not working out, or why mentally things are not working out, or why emotionally things are not working out. I'll give you an example of an interesting study. It's a story. There was a study that was done like this. There was a person that was brought into a room, and it was like a dentistry room, and they're told that your teeth has to be cleaned. Yeah. So the doctor walks in, the dentist walks in, and cleans the person's teeth. Finished. 10 minutes later, the doctor walks out. They release into this room laughing gas. But the person's not conscious, doesn't know what, doesn't see it, you can't smell it. They release certain toxins that the person's a laughing gas. A few minutes later, the same doctor walks into the room and says, I have to finish cleaning your teeth. And the person starts laughing. They're laughing. Okay, the doctor doesn't say anything, the doctor leaves, then they ask this individual, why'd you laugh? So the reason why I laughed is because the doctor came in with a very funny shirt. So I don't know, but it was the exact same shirt he wore the first time. He says, yeah, but the doctor walked very funny. So he walked the same way the first time. What this means is, what happened is the person was physically feeling something on a physical level happened to them that caused them to laugh. But the mind need to grasp and need to understand why they're laughing. So it came with a bunch of different excuses. The reason why I'm laughing is because he's wearing a funny shirt. That's not the reason why you're laughing. The reason why he was laughing is because you ingested gas. And the same thing also when it talks about our health. When a person does a cheshbon nefesh, thinks about himself, and thinks about their life, you should never think about your life, how your life is unfolding, and where you're going in this world, and what's your purpose in this world. Don't think about big questions when you're hungry or thirsty or tired. Because you know what's going to happen? Maybe you don't feel yourself tired and thirsty and hungry. But because you're not physically in the correct state, your mind is going to have to give you excuses. Oh, the reason why you're physically hungry, but the reason why I'm feeling bad is because I'm in a bad relationship. Or the reason why I'm feeling bad is because I don't have a good job, or because I'm not really doing the right thing and I should be changing. It's not true. The reason why you're not feeling good is because you're hungry. The reason why you're not feeling good is because you're tired. Go to sleep, eat a proper meal, feel good, not took for the gufa, not the chumis, the density of the body. Take care of your body. Take care of your body, then you're able to take care of your soul. Because there's going to be no distractions. You're not going to try to find reasons why something's not working because it's actually something biological, something physical that's not working out, and you're trying to give reasons to it. So the Baal Shem Tov is teaching us that if you want to live a holy life, a spiritual life, a mindful life, an elevated life, you have to make sure that there's never a distraction of the body. If you're trying to daven, you're trying to pray, and you're very hungry, and you're feeling, and then when you start to pray, you feel like depressed. You feel like, oh, I'm not connecting, I can't connect, I can't make this connection. The reason why you can't do this is not because your mental state is wrong, not because your spiritual state is wrong, it's because you're simply hungry. And if you would feed yourself, the body would feel tame, and it won't be distracting you, and then you're able to daven properly. Or if you're trying to learn, or you're trying to do something, make sure you take care of the body, that the body is taken care of in a healthy way. Not overstuff yourself, not overeat, don't oversleep, because that's the tuk for the gufa. That's the exaggeration of the body. Make sure that you keep your body bored b'shalom. Make sure you keep your body healthy, so therefore you can attach yourself and attune yourself to the more spiritual and more inner work that you have to do in your life.